What are the implications of big data? Big data's reach is expanding almost as quickly as the amount of data itself. But to what extent will it affect our lives?
I think it's going to transform everything we know, from the way we buy books to our healthcare system, our transportation system. Entire sectors of the economy are going to be reinvented when it comes to big data and analytics. But what's important is it's not just about big data, but it's about insights that come out of that big data, right? So it's easy to just kind of collect data, but what's really, really important is to figure out how do you get insights out of the data that you have.
Big data is where this is all going.
Many people want to attach a certain size to big data. But it's not the size, it's the motion, as they say. It's what you do with it.
Big data means big possibilities. But when we are the data, just how much can they do with it?
Take as an example a company in the Bay Area called Bay Sensors. So when you walk through Palo Alto, all the stores have little black dots, which is outward-facing cameras. Of course, no expectation of privacy as you're walking on the street. Bay Sensors collects all those data and now knows that that Asian girl, she is walking faster today than she normally walks, but she spent 5 minutes at Foot Locker. Because, of course, they combine the facial recognition with the telephone ID and with the MAC ID of the Wi-Fi address. So now they have a pretty good pattern. Bay Sensors now helps businesses, as a customer walks in, to understand that customer already much better than a good shop assistant can by sussing out the person. Another example is face deals, which takes pictures of your faces, and as you walk in the store, compares it to the image database it has, and makes you the special deal, or prepares your mocha with 2 shots and low-fat milk right away, because it knows who you are. So you can do the face recognition through your mobile.
Companies are collecting information about us all the time, which for some raises concerns about privacy.
We're going to see more of this, not less of this in the short-term future. We must be very aware of the potential of these algorithms, because like any technological tool, they can do great good, but of course they can do some evil too. The very minute some flaw, some privacy issue explodes around one of these organizations, it's on the headlines of every single newspaper. So I assume that they must be very aware about respecting the privacy concerns of their users, and understanding how to tap the potential of these huge amounts of data by delivering more meaningful messages to their consumers.
What is it that they are worried about? And when you drill down on this, in many cases that they are worried that they get bombarded with even worse ads than what they have seen before. But they don't think it through that why would an ad be shown to them if there is no chance that they will ever react positively onto it? You could argue that the more data the companies have, the ad exchanges have, the better a job we can do to help people discover things which they genuinely want to discover.
Controlling privacy can be as simple as being aware of the data that we generate.
I think all consumers should be very aware of the fact that when they make a public statement on Twitter or on Facebook, they have to be aware that it's a public statement. Or Twitter is like going out to the park. And if you go out to the park and shout out something, you can definitely expect some kind of reaction because you're in a public space. So I think consumers should be very aware. Now, if you are going to talk about more delicate stuff, that you want to keep it more intimate, and you just basically have to be aware of the tools that you're using. And definitely privacy is a big concern, and we have to raise awareness of consumers that they are part of public places.
In my personal opinion, is what the Food and Drug Administration did with food, which was that a very simple label that lets you know what ingredients are in a bag of chips or a soft drink that you're buying, and then on top of that gives you a very, very simple table that tells you how many calories it has, tells you the carbohydrate content or the protein content, way you can with food. Whether you may not eat something that has 1,000 calories, you may make a different decision because you want something that has 200 calories. I think we need to move in that direction when it comes to privacy.
Regardless of privacy concerns, this is no doubt just the beginning for big data.
If you want to get a picture out of your market and you want to get it in real time and you want to be just to stay updated and you want to make it in a very low cost way because computing costs keep going down, definitely the road to the future is getting the step towards using big data techniques and embracing these new technologies will keep any organization today way more competitive than the organizations that keep thinking in traditional ways of surveying their market.
That's it for this episode of Market. Join in next time as we wander into another aspect of this digital area and discover more of the issues and tools of the marketing world.
A continuación,